Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Santa Clara. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Throwing again is Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. 250. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
A gain of 1 yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Stafford now to throw on first down. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They run over center with Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. The play clock down to 0. And this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll get about 2. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Another try with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On the ground, it's Brooks. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
First and 10. Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Omar Speights in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. One broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The 49 out for the punt. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's well. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Rams first down. Here's a handoff to Williams. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
3 yards to go.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
Double right. 32.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown Rams. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, Purdy. Quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
A second down throw here for Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, 49ers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 41, here's second and 8. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, LA. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Carney now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. We'll knock him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Brooks. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Space on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Now brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Once again, he gets it to Harris.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Harris. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
13-yard line.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Again in the air for Purdy. To the goal line and in. Frank Harris. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Stafford now on first down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. A run with Brooks. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's not made by Byron Young.
Brings up third and 4.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Frank Harris, touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
First down, Stafford. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, here's Williams. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On second down, it's Brooks. Brooks, first down and then some. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big-time play for the Niners. Pick up of 46 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Get set, get set. On the handoff, this is Brooks. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Ferdinand on second down. Got his man at the 6. touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll go with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a first down. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Stafford now on third down. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Los Angeles.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's pumped by Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
The 47-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Into the hands of Watkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's Purdy again. It's flat, brought in by Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again is Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They'll throw again with Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the...
And he's in! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Rams 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he will score. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Give inside is Brooks. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock, and then 3. If possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Here's 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll come up for 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. A first down throw for Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and 2. Stafford. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
Middle.
Stafford to throw again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Outside. Watch out.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matches.